From Fairfax, Mr. Albo.
Mr. Speaker, speaking to the vote on the uncontested amendments, please.
Gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, members of the House, in courts we get things really complicated. In order for me to understand things, I have to kind of distill them down to simplicity so I can get my hands around it. And it comes down to this. I just looked, the gentleman from Fairfax showed me his budget bill for House Bill 29. Last year's general fund was about $15 billion. We had $1 billion in lost revenues, and we have another $1 billion we're required to spend on Medicaid. That's $2 billion we need to find. If you do the math, that's 13%. We have to cut this, but we have a choice. We can raise taxes by 13%, or we can cut the budget by 13%. It's just that simple. You have one or two choices. You can complain about things and the cuts in here, and when you complain, you have to show me the money. What taxes are you going to raise to make up the 13%? If you don't want to raise taxes, you have to cut the budget. I don't think there's a single person in this body who pushes the green button for yes who likes doing this. I know I hate doing it. But this is not an easy job. Been doing it for a little while. If it was easy, then lots of people would run for office. But not many people do. Because you have to make really tough decisions. And if you want to lead, if you want to solve the problems, if you want to balance a budget and do your job as a delegate, then you need to do one of two things. You need to post up here a tax increase, or you need to vote for the cuts. I, for one, am going to vote to make government live within its means and vote for the uncontested amendments.